welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, in a house that's been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, the Fighting Illini head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Trying to impose their will with the run. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air. It's Hauser. Got his man. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. He's got it again. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man?
Breaks into the open. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Back to throw, it's Washington. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point splits the uprights. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Quarterback may change this route. Hand off from the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Back to the ground with the running back. And he's knocked down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Creates a look. Could be an alley. Picks up the first down. And blinding open areas. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He leaves it with his back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll run for it. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your back.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. The play action fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Throwing right. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Smith. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give is to Smith. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Looking to buy time. Got the 1st himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Hands it off on the counter. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's now up to 64 yards rush. There's a little room there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to set up the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Illinois. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Webb. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Backed up now, here's second and long. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to throw, it's Washington. Zings it complete to the right. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding some room. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Clement. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Illinois lining up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hauser. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The run inside. It's Howard. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. It's a running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Maryland! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. At the 45 on his way. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Back to pass, it's Washington. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man, it's Fleming. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Smith. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Push down for the tackle. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Fights off a defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Illinois right back to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? That's caught. It's Platt. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown Illini. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. On the option, he'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. This time he wants to throw. Got a man. It's Clement. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try to power their way ahead. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Illinois lining up quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Got it set up on the outside. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Personal foul.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the Illini calling a timeout, their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Terrapins! He got a step and just dusted the field. The Terps respond.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, just seconds to go on the game clock. This thing is all but over.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Finds his tight end. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the